Alright, first up, let's talk about war. Wars have been a part of human history for centuries, shaping nations, cultures, and the course of history itself. From the ancient battles of the Greeks and Romans to the world wars of the 20th century, conflicts have often been long, drawn-out affairs lasting years, even decades. But today we're diving into something quite different. We're not talking about a war that dragged on for years or even months. No, we're talking about the shortest war ever recorded in history. A war so brief, it was over almost as soon as it began. I'm talking a blink and you'll miss it kind of war. Imagine a conflict so short that if you were to take a quick nap, you'd wake up to find it already concluded. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. We're talking about the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896. This war was fought between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar. The backdrop to this conflict was the death of the pro-British Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini and the succession of Sultan Khalid bin Bargash, who was not favored by the British. This epic showdown lasted a whopping 38 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. In the time it takes to brew a pot of coffee or take a leisurely stroll around the block, this war was fought and finished. That's right, less time than it takes to watch an episode of your favorite sitcom. Imagine sitting down to watch your favorite show, and by the time the credits roll, an entire war has been fought and decided. The Sultan of Zanzibar, realizing the futility of resistance against the might of the British forces, basically surrendered before they even finished their morning coffee. The British bombardment began at 9:02 a.m., and by 9:40 a.m., the Sultan's flag was lowered, signaling the end of the conflict. Talk about a quick defeat. The Anglo-Zanzibar War stands as a testament to the overwhelming power dynamics of the time, and remains a fascinating albeit brief chapter in the annals of military history. So next time you think about war, remember that not all conflicts are long and grueling. Some, like the Anglo-Zanzibar War, are over in the blink of an eye. Next up, we've got honey, the nectar of the gods. Literally, archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old. And guess what? It's still edible. That's because honey has this crazy low moisture content and high acidity that basically makes it impossible for bacteria to grow. So yeah, that little bear-shaped bottle in your pantry, it's basically immortal. Hold on tight because we're blasting off to Venus, the hottest planet in our solar system. Venus is often called Earth's twin because of its similar size and composition, but don't be fooled. This planet is a world of extremes. Now get this, a day on Venus is actually longer than a year on Venus. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that by the time the sun sets, an entire year has passed. It's a concept that's hard to wrap your head around. I know, right? Mind-blowing. It takes Venus about 243 Earth days to rotate once on its axis. That's nearly 8 months for just one day. This slow rotation is one of the reasons Venus has such extreme temperatures. But wait, there's more. Venus orbits the Sun in just 225 Earth days. So, in the time it takes for Venus to complete one full rotation, it has already traveled around the Sun once and then some. This means that a year on Venus is shorter than a single day on Venus. So, technically a day is longer than a year on Venus. This unique phenomenon is due to the planet's retrograde rotation, which means it spins in the opposite direction to most other planets in our solar system. If you were standing on the surface of Venus, you would see the sun rise in the west and set in the east. Time works differently out there, man. The concept of time on Venus challenges our understanding of day and night, and it makes us appreciate the complexity and diversity of our solar system. So next time you look up at the night sky and see that bright shining object, remember that it's a place where days are longer than years. Venus, with its thick toxic atmosphere and scorching surface temperatures, remains one of the most fascinating and mysterious planets. Scientists are continually studying it to understand more about its geology, climate, and potential for past or present life. Who knows what other mind-blowing facts we'll discover about this incredible planet in the future. So, as we continue our journey through the cosmos, let's keep our eyes on Venus. It's a reminder that the universe is full of wonders waiting to be explored, and who knows, maybe one day we'll set foot on this extraordinary planet and experience its long days and short years firsthand. Until then, keep dreaming big and reaching for the stars. The universe is vast, and there's so much more to discover. Venus is just one of the many incredible destinations that await us in our quest to understand the cosmos. Let's talk fruit, specifically bananas and strawberries. Prepare to have your world turned upside down because, botanically speaking, bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Berries are defined by how they develop from a flower, and bananas fit the bill. Strawberries, on the other hand, are actually a bunch of tiny fruits called achenes clustered on a fleshy receptacle. Science is wild, yo. Alright, time to get cosmic. Ever wonder how many stars are out there in the vast expanse of space? Well, buckle up because there are more stars in the observable universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. That's an astronomical number. We're talking billions upon billions of stars, each one potentially hosting its own solar system. The universe is a truly mind-boggling place. Octopuses, those eight-legged wonders of the deep, are already pretty amazing, but did you know they have 3 hearts? Yeah, 3. 2 of their hearts pump blood through their gills, while the third one circulates blood to the rest of their body. This triple heart system helps them stay oxygenated and active in their deep-sea environment. Those octopuses are some seriously hardcore creatures. Lightning storms can be pretty terrifying, but did you know that a single bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread? That's enough toast to feed a small army. Of course, harnessing that energy is a whole other story, but it just goes to show how much power is packed into those electrifying bolts. The Eiffel Tower, that iconic symbol of Paris, is already pretty tall, but did you know it can actually grow taller during the summer? It's true. Due to thermal expansion, the iron structure can expand by up to 15 centimeters, that's almost 6 inches, when temperatures rise. So the next time you're strolling along the Seine on a hot summer day, remember that the Eiffel Tower is feeling the heat too. Get ready for this one, because it's a real head-scratcher. Humans share about 50% of their DNA with bananas. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's true. This doesn't mean we evolved from bananas or anything like that. It just means that we share a common ancestor way back in the evolutionary tree. And finally, let's end on a light and delicious note. Ever wonder what you call a single strand of spaghetti? Well, wonder no more. It's called a spaghetto. Yep, you heard that. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join our community of curious minds. We're always on the lookout for the next amazing fact to share with you, and we don't want you to miss out on any of the fun. Until next time, peace out. Keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, the world is full of wonders just waiting to be discovered. See you in the next video.